Howdy, howdy, y'all. It's Sir Cowpoke, and welcome on back to Hogwarts. And as you can see the little baby hippogriff. We got ourselves a brand new little baby hippogriff. Look at that thing. It's ugly. It's adorable. It's also ugly. It has no eyeballs. It's the same. Is it blind? What? Highway. Here. I'll give you some grooming. I'll give you some food. Here you go. Toss that up to you. There you go. Eat that all up. Num noms. Here you go. I will take that. But look at that little guy. Can I groom you? Oh, I can. What does grooming you do? Look at that thing. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Highwing. I'm sorry.
I'll look after you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Get back out. Get back out. Go. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pick up your baby. I meant to do this. You go. Eat that up. So I don't get like baby hippogriff feathers, but it's just another hippogriff. But look at that little thing. That thing. So anyways, I hope everyone's having a great time and enjoying the little series that we got going on so far. Oh, look at High Wing, all gracious and amazing. And come here. Come here. And bloop.
Settle yourself.
Because I need you to play around. So Daddy Dearest here is going to have to, you know, pick up the slack and take care of that little tiny guy as High Wing is with me. That or I can take Daddy Dearest. Should I take Daddy Dearest? Yeah, let's take Daddy Dearest. Let's leave High Wing here. High Wing, you stay. You go out. And I'm gonna take Daddy Dearest. All right, there we go. Daddy Dearest is gonna come with me.
Will never believe this.
That way, Mama's with the baby, and we're not gonna be those people. Pop that. Oh shit! Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here, I'm sorry. There you go. God, I am such a dick. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. I get you. Get you. That was not cool. That was not cool. Just popped him right in the face. Oh, I'm so mean. Alright, pick all this up. Oh, you want to give me your fur? Thank you. No, off. No. Yep. Alright. Alright, here we go. That should be all good, handy dandy in there. But we're going to be... I got distracted by the cute little baby. So, the other thing we have to do is go check on the other ones, forgot what they're called, to see about their baby Dearest, get their baby going, and complete Deke's little side quest. But we're going to be doing today, we're going to be picking up, we're going to start off here, go talk to Sebastian, take care of that, learn a new spell. And then we go right into Fire and Vice. We'll take care of all of that, which is awesome. If you didn't catch out what we did last time we did the second trial, and we're working our way to the third trial. And if you check this out, Gryffindor. So, I got that also last episode, so go check out that alright if you haven't seen it yet. But anyways, we're going to continue on our grand little story. A grand little adventure of Hogwarts, and continue on. So let's get to riding, y'all. All right. Up. I'll take that. Now let's come over here because I got to do this. All right. Here's the swamps, our new place. Looks like the baby's there. Up. Far my ass. There we go. Collect that nasty stuff. Then collect that stuff. And there it is! There's Mama Dearest. Plus the little baby. I'm gonna lie.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Yeah. Get out! Little baby. We got ourselves babies and stuff. I love it. I love it. We got ourselves a braider and all kinds of cool things. Here, guys. Here's something y'all can play with. About. Y'all have fun with that. Y'all have fun with that. All right. I think we gotta go talk to Deke. Yep. Speak with Deke. Deke. We have babies. We have babies, Deke. Babies. All the babies. All the babies.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
Dang! I'm gonna say sorry.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
You've made amends like a billion times over. No worries, Deke. You're awesome. Love you, man. Love you, little elf. The best. All right. So we need a horn for that. The rest of these, I mean, I don't know how to review traits. Okay, so we can actually apply some of these traits. There's Venomum, increased damage with Figaro. That's actually kind of cool. Let's put that on there. Because that would be pretty slick to have on there. Because this one's increased damage dealt to cursed targets. So we're going to swap hats to that one. And then let's go ahead and upgrade this bad boy. Upgrade it again. And then one more time for good measure. Boom. Hail to the yeah. Now we got that one all maxed out. It's all good to go. It's all amazing.
You should be proud of all the potions.
Increased Chinese chomping cabbages. Can't do anything there, but can I change the trait? It's level. So trait slot level 3. I cannot put any of those guys on there. I don't have any of those things. Increase venomous. Oh, do that. Boom. I'm just gonna increase the shit out of that ability. Increased ancient magic meter fill. I like that though. Alright, pull that guy up. We need Phoenix! Oh, we cannot. So we can get a unicorn and a phoenix, apparently. And some other creature. So hopefully we'll get like more room to put them up, or the rooms get bigger or whatever. Increase damage with. I don't have that actually. I don't have this ability to do this. So we're gonna change that trait. Also gonna put this guy on there. Increase Chinese chomping. I didn't realize that I just had these things on there. We'll eventually get those. So I'm just going to increase the hell out of this. And then it's just, hopefully this all stacks. Because, wow, we're going to do some damage. All right. And then we level up. We can't. We're just going to be all kinds of suckered up. all damage spells. Actually, to greatly increase damage of all damage
you should be
spells.
proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Okay, I'm actually going to change that to that. And can that be a level? That as well. Anything that's like a level 3, except for that one. I will leave those first targets. Oh, I'm going to be changing hats anyways. Okay, we're going to be changing hats. Changing hats! Changing hats. I think this is the new one. Boom, and it's already styled. A little higher offense than the other one, but it's alright. Be alright. It's alright. We're gonna get rid of the other one. There's that. I don't think I'm gonna change anything else out. I think this is first. And then there we go. And then we should be able to do a lot more damage. So talents. How many talents? So I got 2 talents. 2 talents. Alright, let's see here. Ancient magic catches and throws. That'd be awesome. That's pretty cool. I'm about to learn that one. We're gonna hold off. We're about to learn that one spell. So let's go take care of our birds real quick. I know I'm going through some stuff at the very beginning. We're going through stuff, but it's animals. Come on, guys. We gotta take care of our animals. Animals! It's like one of the greatest parts of the game. I think, at least. You. Ah, shit! I didn't mean to! Up. Keep up. Keep up. Scared all the damn birds. Keep up. Go. Grab this one. And this one. There we go. Took care of the birds. We're good to go. We're good to go. All done. Done skis. All right. So now we're going to continue on. We're going to go meet up Sebastian. So we're going to get the ride going now, y'all. All right. Let's get that quest selected first. You open up the map. Like Sebastian. What is that? We have... Oh, it's a Summoner's Court match 3. We'll do that real quick. Nah. We'll do that later. We'll do that later. That's like a side quest thing. We'll worry about the Summoner's Court later. Alright, let's get to Sebastian. That's where I really want to go. We'll do this side quest stuff later.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Yep, you did. You say it all the time. All right. Into the Undercroft. Boom. So, Sebastian, I'm here. So you said you were reading a book, right?
You'll never believe what I...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the
Okay.
Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
Dang.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And
Oh.
you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous.
Yes.
He wouldn't understand.
I can agree with that. But we promised him, though. Promised him.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
All right.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
That's true.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
God damn it.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I should have learned that.
I am not letting this go.
I should have learned because Ominous is always right there. He's like a freaking little bug that's just always there. Ah, sorry.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Well, they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is.
Wow.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand.
I do.
I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know.
I will let you know. You
It
know
would
what?
mean a lot.
For now on, because you mean so well. Like, you really hate like dark magic. You want to needs to be like, I get it. I got you. So for now on, I'm on your side too, Buck. It's a two-way street. Sebastian's my boy because I need to help him because you know his good intentions for his sister, but I gotta keep you in the loop too. That's my bad. My bad, bud. My bad. Let's get on out of here. Get on out of here. Where'd Sebastian go? Okay, so are we still on that quest or is it done? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna wait for the owl. Alright, so next up is boom. We're gonna go learn ourselves a new spell, y'all. Spell? Here. Boom. But we're gonna go attend class first. Time to go attend some more beastie class. If our teacher knew that we were like, keeping critters in the place, that fit. Oh, it's a mooncalf. Giant anime eyes. Yep, there's a Niffler. Stealing all things shiny. Yep, dragon.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Class dismissed.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I am. What we got?
I completed your assignment, Professor.
I did.
I'm ready to learn Bombarder now.
Good.
No idea what I had to
Now,
do for it.
this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will do that, of course.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
That would be bad. Oh, hell, I haven't learned a new spell in
Steady
forever.
wand
Ooh,
movements.
this is
Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
highly volatile. I got you. I got you. Still learn spells perfectly every time. No mistakes.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go
Sure.
ahead and try.
So this is the... Oh!
The pumpkins.
Pumpkins? Okay.
Excellent wand work.
Oh.
Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
That is awesome. I'll make things explode. Explode!
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This is awesome. I'm super stoked. And with that, I think I have a talent for it. No. It'll be spells, I believe. There it is. Oh, yeah, we're going to be leveling that up. Yeah, we're doing that. So I haven't learned this one yet. Oh, I can turn things... Oh my god, I cannot wait to get that. But I don't have the spell yet. Grr. Grr. Okay. Alright. We have things. Alright, guys. So we knocked out those two things real quick. That was like a bang bang. We're done. Bob's your uncle. Now it's time to meet Poppy Sweeting to go do the fire and vice. Continue on the main storyline. Hell to the yeah. Alright. Where we go for this? Dang, it's way up there. Girl, I swear. Well, let's pop over there. How did I not get the... You know what? Don't know. Don't care. It's alright. It's no problem. It's what
On
is.
another adventure, are we?
Yep. Eileen. Thought I sucked up the dad.
Anyone looking for trouble found it in me. Can't trust me own ears.
You know what? I'm not even gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain at all. Alright, we're gonna fly down here and pick up this thing though. Quick. There it is. That's it right there. Got her. What kind of beast is over here? What is over here?
Banners are important though, aren't they? Even in a fight.
Oh, those nifflers? Yeah, those are nifflers. Up. Whoa. That's just rude. Just shooting off randomly. Not nice. Not nice. Wish I could autopilot with this one. Can't. Okay, so yeah, ascend and descend. Light speed.
High wing, go!
High wing, go! And you go.
Is Highwing all right? Natty
Yes.
told me what the two of you did.
High wing is fine.
High wing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the
She's in
poachers,
a bag.
that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not.
Nope.
Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Yeah, your secret stay with me.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Yeah, I know, right? Because
This
what are you
way.
doing right now? Alright. That. Hey, sorry, I just had to get some more mushrooms. Oh shit.
A centaur.
It is.
Tread carefully.
Don't piss him off. I got you.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
We're gonna rip him out. Don't worry about it. Hey, I do not want to mess with him. Kick her ass.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
We're kids.
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. I wonder why. Oh shit! No!
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
That is kind of messed up. I mean, it's nature, but
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
I mean, all the hide.
Pelts.
Jeez.
Poor beasts.
A lot of pelts. That's a lot of pelts just laying there.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio.
What else we got? Ooh.
This is goblin metal.
Yeah.
Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
I'm just gonna drink whatever's still sitting there, because you know, don't leave any drop wasted.
Anything interesting?
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Merlin, no? Well, let's continue on.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
I have no idea.
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Blast their asses off.
Yes. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Totalis.
Not, boy.
Quiet as a mouse round here. Can't say I mind.
Knock all these dudes out.
Totalis.
Bored?
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Yep, we're gonna go in there and find out.
Revelio.
Before that... Oh, look at the dragon bones. All kinds of stuff here, guys. I'm gonna grab all this stuff, though. They're not gonna eat it.
What in Merlin's name?
Whoa!
Are those dragons?
Holy crap! Dragons fighting?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Yeah, it's probably true.
That's a brilliant idea.
Okay, well, if we gotta be sneaky, I mean, that's just what allows me to run. I'm not gonna worry about running. I'm not gonna waste that talent.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
I'm gonna go down here.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
I say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them.
It's Totalis.
Come, you made a mistake. Running home.
Expelliarmus.
Give that back.
Accio.
That's it. I bet it's the word.
Mum's the word. Those poor dragons. They're just sitting there fighting and everything in there. Poor things. I bet those collars and all those dragon heads and all these. God dang, this is horrible. This is horrific. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised they're not using like breath attacks. They're just like fighting. But right now they're just circling, which is, you know, fine. Another dragon head? What's up with all the dragon stuff? Oh, no, you don't. Oh, poor creatures. We gotta do something about this, guys. We gotta do something about this. This is bullshit. This is Billy all BB.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on behind you? What is that?
What's going on down there?
Oh my gosh.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her out, shall we?
Let's do it. You know what? Screw being stealthy. We're doing this. We're going to do this my way. Get your butts in here.
They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Yep, we're not. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get an apple.
Hello, Hamura.
I'm gonna take this little bastard. This is mine now. My dragon egg now, buckwheats. Hell yeah. Stick it in the satchel. Just stick it in the satchel.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Oh, I ain't gonna do no surprises. I'm gonna go in there, beat the crap out of them, take all their gold. There is no surprises in here. Oh, bitch! Oh, bitch! Oh, bitch! Oh, bitch!
I won't rest.
I don't think so, Buckwheat. I don't think so, Buckwheat. Oh, shit.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Yeah.
Careful.
I am. Oh! Boom!
You demonstrate one of my own. Back for more.
Boom! 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 Go to sleep forever. Come on. Good. Don't know what happened there. That hurt. Come on. Oh! Oh, bullshit.
Bombarda! Defender!
Take care of you real quick. Good enough, bitch. That's what I done.
Defender!
What else you got? Come here.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
I'm working on it. Let's do this. Come on. Pull that shit. Let's do this. Break all those chains.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Oh shit. Nope, there goes that. There's lunch. Oh yeah. We just put up our shields for that.
Incendio!
Get out of here. Please don't need us. We just freed a dragon, guys. Holy hell. Alright, we need to get the hell out of here. We need to get the hell out of here. Okay, that was a fun little fight. That was fun.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
And we have it.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Nope.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely.
I think
it'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
No.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Hey, it's fine.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
Yeah, we need to get the hell out of
Be
here.
Be careful, won't you?
Big time.
I shall see you back at the
Defender of
castle.
Dragons trophy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's start the fire again.
Revelio.
What else we got? What's this? Well, hell yeah, guys.
It's time you learned the transformation spell.
Yes!
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell.
I can do that.
Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Hell yeah. Can we do that? All right. I'm gonna go to Deke first, because I'm pretty sure something's gonna happen here with the dragon egg. So let's go here, and maybe we speak to Deke. Deke, I got a dragon egg. Deke. Deke. Deke go. There's that. Where's Deke? Deke! You down here? as well just grab this. Is Deke's on a walkabout somewhere? I don't know. I don't know where Deke is. Alright, anyways. So, we have a dragon egg. Don't know really what to do with it. And so, I'm actually going to come back in here real quick. Because I thought since I picked up the other one, High Wing would be in here, but it is what it is. So, y'all go have fun now. Y'all here? Apparently, just High Wing's always with me. That's pretty awesome, though. Okay. That was pretty awesome, though. We did get, we helped free some dragons. We took down a dragon fighting ring. That was awesome. That little battle was actually pretty fun. I loved it. All right, so collect the field guide page in the underground harbor. Collect the field guide page from the book on intermediate transfer in the library. All right. We need to go to the harbor. Is there. Which we actually haven't been to the harbor yet. I haven't gone to the harbor yet other than like fly by it. So, hell yeah, we're gonna go check that out. All right,
Revelio.
Oh my gosh, when we use magic, it like lights up. I love it. Ooh. Underground harbor. Hell yeah. Down we go.
So this is the underground harbor.
It is. Oh man, check this place out. Hi, ghost lady. How you doing?
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
No, because she's distraught. All right, let's grab that. Gear slots are full. That's not good. So this is the underground harbor.
Revelio.
Ain't I supposed to be able to? So I have no idea how to get into these guys. Like, none.
Bombarda. Confringo. Flipendo. Defender. Bombarda. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Accio. Capulso. Incendio.
I've tried like a ton of spells. Nothing. Ah.
Don't you see the
Revelio?
You and I, we are the star. Our love is the muse of 1,000 rhymes.
Jeez. Trying too hard? Alright, let's get back to the courtyard. I didn't know Hogwarts had an underground harbor. I didn't know that actually was a thing. Of course, I didn't read all the books. Alright, let's go to the next one. You know what? Let's go sell some stuff first. We gotta sell some stuff. So let's go sell some stuff. Let's go to Hogsmeade. Real quick, guys. We're just gonna take a quick skip over and knock out or sell some stuff. Because
does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
We don't have any room. And yeah, let's go sell some stuff. Boom.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Not really. I'm just here to sell some stuff. Yeah, we're getting rid of it. Rid of it. There we go. Now, wasn't there something here that was like 3,000? You conjure a medium potion station. Perfectly suited to all your potion needs. Potting table with 5 small pots. Potting table with 3 medium pots. Potting table with 2 medium pots. Potting table with 2 large pots. Yeah, I think we're good there. Might as well just pick this up.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
And while we're here, I never picked it up.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the 3 Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Sure. You can do that. But,
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Hey, no problem at all.
A wise decision. Thank you.
All right, we got some stuff sold there.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Underbrew. I mean, while we're like, I haven't been buying these. I know I don't use potions, but I might as well get them. And use
it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
And then a nutrient-rich composite. Oh, that's fertilizer. I make my own fertilizer. Moist seed.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
All right. So we got those. So we got a couple new quests, but we have some other side quests in there. I'll go get those planted later. We are going to go do our questing first. We'll knock out all our main stuff. I'll go back and like redo all my plants later. I ain't gonna put you all through all those plant stuff. All right, to the library. All right, go here. What the fuck? What? I think that was a house elf.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
I am.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do.
No.
Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Sure.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid.
Oh, really?
Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snuggery, the golden snidget, the snake bird. I don't know, the snake bird.
The snake bird.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Oh, the pepper up. Ulysses?
The Allihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis.
Okay, I was thinking
Since it
that
makes
one.
the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis Telekinesis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Oh! No, it's the Deathly Hallows.
Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility.
Yep.
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Oh shit, it's not the Snidget, it's the Bludger. Waffle? I think it's the Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
The Polyjuice. True.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
Easy.
The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Yeah.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Well, thank you. But I don't want any more quizzes.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Yep, let's go attend that class. Get that knocked out. But, And then we'll knock out these 2. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, once we get this one done, we'll go ahead and knock out these 2. And I think that will be good for today's ride. We did a lot today already. Dang. That's what I wanted. The fastest. You know what? I'm not even that far away. Let's just run there. I mean, Hogwarts, Harry Potter world, and all that stuff. I love it, but I am not that, adapt to everything. I'm not that big of a nerd on it, but it is a lot of fun. This game is a blast, and just, the whole world's amazing. All right, get in there. Open the door. Thank you.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Shouldn't you be in bed? I'm the only crazy person that never sleeps. Oh. Looks like I need to wait till morning. Alright. Let's get to class. Hi, Sebastian. Hi, room guy. And that's the professor. Oh, it's not. Oh, shit.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
We do? I don't have a clue. Alright. Here we go! We're gonna turn a... I did it! Turn the little ball into a butterfly! Hell yeah.
Beautifully done.
I don't get how this spell actually works. The Spellmaster! Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna put that guy. You know, I don't really care much for the ice thing. I'm gonna put that guy there. Yeah, we're gonna do those guys.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities.
What?
Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
I've been lying to her so much. I'm just gonna say yes. I'm just gonna say it and see what happens.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Well, thank you, Professor Weasley. I am super honored and appreciative. That is just so freaking cool. Okay. We do have a talent. And it does go with this guy. And we're going to do it because that's going to be beneficial. That little spell is going to be super beneficial.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
All right, Sebastian.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Okay, I can do that. I know a few people. Yes. It's amazing. All right. So we could pick up a few more extra quests. 2 main quests. Ooh, very nice. Very nice indeed. But we're going to be knocking out these. So let's go talk to Momsies first. To the mums. Mums is the word. Let's go talk to Mums first. Well, we do know a couple people that speak gobbledygook. So...
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Well, it's nice to see you, too.
So frustrating.
Okay, what happened?
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
Yeah.
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards.
What?
She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
Oh,
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating.
So frustrating.
She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Well, poachers would have saw you and been like, "Gonna kidnap that thing."
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month. Then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight. Then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu. But Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
I wonder why.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Huh. Very cool.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
That's pretty cool.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
I mean, she's not wrong there.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Damn.
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. It was kind of awkward, but hey, your mom's just trying to be like a good mom's and just take care of you. That's all she's trying to do, you know? All she's trying to do. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's go talk to about this dragon. Go talk about the dragon.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Here we are, Hogsmeade. Howdy, Hogsmeade. I wonder what my parents actually think about me running around like all this time. Hi. Nice to see you again.
Over here.
You did pick me up a glass, right?
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
We should check.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Yeah. As soon as you find out what the dragon's
I'll
like.
let you know when I have news of her location.
Exactly. Yep. Let me know as soon as you find out.
Alfred, Lord. Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Okay, let's grab this guy.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
Depends.
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you.
That's true.
The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
I can do it.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Hey, you're perfectly fine. No worries there, Buckwheat. All right, so we have some side quests. There's more side quests and we're going to run around pick up. Because yeah, these are low level. Might as well knock them out, but I'll knock them out later. We have these two big quests. So I'm thinking our next ride for sure, we're going to do these two. So for now, real quick, let's head up back to our good old town. See, that's another little side quest I'm going to go pick up. This is going to give me monies and stuff. It's always good. I want to go back up here and because I did get a couple things that I bought. Just don't know what to do with them. Oh, hi, Deke. There you are. All right. So first off, let's get these things back in order. All right.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Oh yeah, I am super proud. All right, so we have the medium guy. Not sure where to put the guy. All right. Let's see here. What are we doing here? You are going to come down here. Because I have nowhere else to really put you. You're just a random. I can just collect you when I can collect you. And... hang on. What I was looking for is... isn't there... oh yeah, there's the dragon egg. That's right. I picked up. I'm looking for the quests. Oh yeah, it doesn't look like I have. Alright, I was just looking to see like all the transmog things I can do. It looks like they're all just in here. I was hoping for like a bigger list. Alright, anyways, so small, medium, T-shape. What we need is that guy to go there. There we go. We got a spot for both of these. Oh. Do one of those. Oh yeah. So this is the Thunder Brew, which we need shriveling fruit. That's the focus potion. And that is the invisibility potion. And put that there. Oh dang, invisibility potion all the way around. Hell yeah. Let's make a few of those. There we go. We got invisibility potions popping up everywhere. Hell yeah. Alright, so let that go there. Now, I did pick up... Oh, hell yeah. New seeds. What are the new seeds? Let's empty the pot. What do I have? I have... So this is a small pot. This is Dignity, Knot Grass. Dignity, Knot Grass, and...
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Sure! We can do that, Sebastian. Don't worry about it. I think this is a medium one. We're gonna do this one. And what are you? Dignity? We don't need Dignity. Dignity, Mallwood. So those are those. Let's get that guy going. And then do I have... That's Fluxweed. Do I have anything besides Fluxweed? No. Because I got the other ones brewing those two. And then so I'll have 2 Fluxweeds there. Nice, 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 nice. That is just gross. Alright. These potions should be good to go. It doesn't hurt to make more potions.
Dick, you should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
I am super proud, Pete. I am always super proud. Boom! Going through the potions. There we go. So we got the medium one. We have the small one, and we have the 3-way. Boom. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. All right. So, did I have any things?
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Oh, yeah, I don't have anything to identify. All right. What was Sebastian's? Is Sebastian's a... Oh, it's not. Ooh. In the Shadow of Time. Let's go knock that out real quick. How about that? Let's go knock this one out real quick. And then we'll call it right after that one. That sound like a plan? I think that sounds like a plan. Let's go do that. Plus we'll learn a new spell. It's a dark art spell. But I think we need to start learning some.
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Yep.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne.
All right.
I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you.
Oh, yeah?
You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
I mean, I've been keeping my word with you. But still. So, student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room, which had suffered decay. Aimed the turned over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed. Huh.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Yeah, let's go find out. We're gonna go find out real quick, and then see.
Lumos. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Yeah, I know, right? Look at all these symbols. Alright, here we go.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't stop.
Opening all of these is tempting.
Incendio!
Burn all that away real quick.
Accio! We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is just... This room is taller than it looks.
Look, I have things I want to do too. I know we're here for a reason, but you dragged me here, and I can get other things here. Okay? So I don't want to hear it.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Hey. Hey, I don't want to hear it. You're the one that dragged me here. I don't want to hear it.
Lumos.
Bombarda. Rependo. Confringo. Defendo.
Rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
I can too. I don't like spiders. Don't like spiders at. Which way to go? The one that the doors that we had to open, or the ones that we didn't have to open?
Revelio.
A lot of shit down there. What's over here?
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Rependo. Fringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Yeah. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're okay. It'll be fine. No worries. Alright.
Now this is the sort of grave I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Okay, here we go.
There's something here by the altar.
Say, I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my filthy to the rules. I said something about the relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment during the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Oh, I gotta tell you.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Sure.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course.
Could have been Merlin.
I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on each side.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
If all sideways been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Accio! We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Take these bones over to the wall. Pretty sure that this is going to be something just like that. Those.
Lots of bone rattle.
There is. There we go.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Felt it in my bones. I'm still going this way though.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
We do. We have a lot to do. But I want to find shit. Ooh.
Accio. Find a safe way across. Accio.
Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Oh, complete.
Accio. Lumos.
I think I was supposed to go the other way, but yeah. Ah, yes.
Accio.
There we go.
Revelio.
Gotta get everything. Or then there's just no point. Alright, I'm back. I know I went on a little walkabout.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
What?
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Okay.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Alright.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
I'll learn this one, but I am gonna
focus your wand movement.
I'm not gonna do the.
It's not an easy
torture.
spell to master.
I'm not gonna do the torture one because no.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Done.
Revelio. Incendio.
Burn all that away real quick.
Accio.
Well, let's equip this new first spell. There it is. That there for now. Can I point it at a creature, a person? Let's go this way first, I guess.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Bombard. Confringo. Hendo. Propendo. Confringo. Imperio.
Oh, yay!
Confringo. Accio.
All kinds of goodies.
Bombarda. Confringo. Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda.
I do like that ability, that spell. Got big.
Revelio. This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
It's been a minute. I will agree to that.
Confringo.
Oh, okay. I thought that was still like a barricade or something. There we go. All right, let's get over back to this entrance over here. Grab that. Every little bit counts. All right. Ooh, I didn't realize I missed some stuff over here. All kinds of stuff. Wow. Paying attention, apparently. All right, let's get through here.
Accio! Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
That works. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
You're just trying to be slick with those little jokes, aren't you?
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
This is pretty awesome.
Lumos.
You'll be able to see shit. More spiders. Sit down, boy.
Stupid one. Confringo.
But
Lumos. Accio. Confringo. Bombardo.
Ouch.
Confringo. Bombardo. Defender. Propello. Confringo. Bombardo. Defender. Propello. Confringo. Accio. Repulso. Confringo. Propello. Confringo. Bombardo.
Here we go.
For a moment there, I thought that could never end.
Damn spiders, I swear. Nasty, nasty creatures. No, I like spiders. Alright.
Revelio.
Anything else? A ton of stuff in this catacomb. Jeez. Catacomb. Catacomb? Catacomb. Oh, catacomb. Alright.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Accio.
The relic contains ambient potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind, but the world. The dark sacrifice involved to release its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic. Oh, dang. Yeah, that's pretty
Sebastian,
dark stuff.
the relic! Look! Could it be?
Don't take it.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by The dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential.
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
And there's Ominous right there. Dude, this is bad. Ominous is here. Ugh. I was against it, Ominous. I promise, I was against it.
Is that Ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Jeez.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
But
you're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
It is.
Good.
This is super risky.
We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late.
That's true.
Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Come on, let's go. Look, this is a very bad idea. You're lucky that Ominous likes me. Very lucky, alright?
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Yeah, that's all it was to it. Not being all greedy and Slytherin-y.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
He's your best friend. He wants nothing but the best for you. But he's also, like, this is dark arts crap. This is, we need to learn about it, defend ourselves again about it, but we shouldn't learn how to use it. And we shouldn't
As
be
we were
encouraged.
leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Look. It is what it is, okay? But still. I don't know what to tell you, Sebastian. I don't have a clue. I would love to say I used a trickery spell on him, but I didn't. I didn't use anything of the sort. He's
When we
just...
get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Well, yeah, dark arts is fucking tricky and crazy. Can't trust
oh, no.
it.
This isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the hamlet.
Oh, crap. Alright. Battle time. Let's get to it.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Defender. Confringo.
Smoke.
Oh, little magic.
Boom! Hi, buds.
I'm handling it. Let me also.
I'm handling it. Oh, crap. The goblins are after us already? Imperio! Oh man, made him kill himself.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Yang.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
I mean, there's other spells to use other than the Imperial Curse. I mean, you could have done Reflections, you could have, like, done Levioso, you could have done... There's so many other ones. Like, how would I would choose? Okay.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Alright, I'll go figure out what's going on there. And I agree. Let's fix some stuff up as we try to like figure things out here a little bit, huh?
Repair room.
Fix this all up. There we go. All good as new. But I do agree. We don't want to use dark magic spells. I know I learned one right there, but yeah, we don't need to be using that spell. It's pretty bad.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
I'm not here to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
I learned one spell.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Look, I came over and said, hey, he used his instinct, but I mean, it was rational. He shouldn't have used that spell. I agreed with you. I didn't want to use a lot of these type of spells and stuff like that. But sometimes it's just... Let's go talk to Sebastian real quick. I mean... Let's go speak with Sebastian real quick. We're going to hang out with him. Say, okay, look. We don't need to be using this dark magic. I agree with that. I don't want to use dark magic. I didn't even learn the last one. Like, I thought I needed it for something, so I took it.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
But I'm not, I don't think I'm going to use it. I mean, I did use it against a spider, but I'm not going to use it against, like, I think I'm just going to take it off. This dark Slytherin. The game is through my... Wow, this is just bad. They need to fix that. Alright, Sebastian, look.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Yep.
That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions. A box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
I mean, I'm here
I'll
because...
send you an owl when I have news.
Look, I'm here to help you. And
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast that curse you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
Oh, no, I don't want to... No.
On second thought, perhaps I don't need to learn any curses at the moment.
Very well. Let's speak again soon.
Yeah, I don't want to learn that spell. I don't want to learn... I shouldn't have learned the other one. So. Wrong button. Yeah, I mean, I'm with Sebastian because we're trying to help his sister. I get that. Do what you can to help your family members. But, I mean, this guy is... It's an unforgivable curse. It allows you to, like, make them mimic and temporarily forces enemies to, like, fight each other and all kinds of other stuff, as well as things like that. I don't think I'm going to use it. I know I just used it on the spider, but... Because these are the other unforgivable curse. This is the other one. which I did not take. Because that's just horrific. That's just torture. And then this one's going to be the other one. Kills enemies instantly. Avada Kedavra. Which I don't plan on ever learning. I'm not going to learn that one at all. Period. That's one I'm never going to learn. Because, yeah, that's bad. Alright. Alright, guys. Let's head up to our little room up here. And I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. Now I kind of wish I didn't learn the curse. I wish I didn't learn it. I wasn't expecting it to be like this big, like deep in lore and stuff like that, you know? I just wasn't. Grabbing that, grabbing that, grabbing that. Alright, we're all good. We got all that cooking. Hi, Deke. Alright, y'all. We just did some awesome stuff today. We helped save the dragon. We learned a bunch of other stuff. We did learn a curse. I'm kind of beating myself over learning it, but hey, it's done, it's done. I'll just not use it, try not to use it, but we are learning more and more about Sebastian and stuff like that, and the Slytherin side, which is crazy. Crazy. I mean, we knew it was all like dark magic and stuff. I mean, I agree to the point that we need to know about it, and so we can defend against it, but I'm not on the side of using it in order to get things done. I mean, there was probably a ton of different other spells he could have used, but he's been so fixated on using dark magic and studying dark magic that that's why that spell or anything else popped into his head. That's why it was there, because he's been so wrong. There's so many other spells he could have done, and you should have done. There's other ones. But anyways, we're gonna wrap it up there. Thank y'all for hanging in there. Thank y'all for having fun with me in this little wizarding world. And I'll catch you all on the next ride. Adios, y'all.